Okay, most of our process for writing inequalities is the same as writing equations. We just have to change the sign from an equal sign. So I'm still going to look for my keywords in the problem to tell me what the numbers are doing, what operations used, and which one has an X. So it says, a family decides to rent a car for the day on vacation. The car's rental rate is $100. Okay, so that's how much it costs to rent it. And then $4 for each hour. If the family can spend no more than $160, that's their total for the car, how many hours can they rent it? Okay, well, I look at my 100, and that's the rental rate. That's the one-time fee, the starting amount. So I know that that's going to be the number that's on its own without a variable, without an X. Then it says, and they pay $4 for each hour. Okay, $4 has that keyword each, which tells me it's going to be the one that's multiplied by the variable. So I'm going to put an X. So $100 and $4 each hour. Okay, now we don't know the sign that goes between them, but I know that the total is $160. That's how much that's the total that they can spend. So I have basically the outline for the problem, and now what I need to do is figure out what sign is going to go here. So I'm going to look for the keyword that tells me what sign to use. The problem says, if the family can spend no more than $160. No more than is my sign. Now, the way I'm going to figure out what it is, I'm going to do the process that we did yesterday, where I think of, okay, if no more than 160, I'm going to think of some numbers that could be, and I'm going to write them over here. So, if it's no more than 160, that means it could be 120, it could be 1, it could be 150, but it can't be more than 160, but it could be 160. So I'm going to include that number on my line. Now, when that number is included, remember I underline it, that means my sign's going to be underlined, okay? But all the numbers on this side are smaller than or less than 160. So my sign is going to be less than or equal to 160. So my sign would go right here. No more than would be less than or equal to 160. And this is my inequality for that situation.